semi-final on Sunday. Anytime we play Monaghan, it's always tight. You know, it was a good game out there. It was tough conditions. Ground was wet. But no, both teams would have got what they needed out of it tonight, I think.
Yeah, certainly would have learned a lot about each other, I suppose. They were both fairly strong teams that was put out as well, particularly maybe in the second half when changes were being made and the more established players being introduced, with League maybe in mind from Monaghan's point of view. And I'm sure you are thinking that far down the line for yourselves now as well.
Of course, yeah, no, and at this stage it's about building a panel, getting guys enough of game time, trying guys in different positions, and no, we've had a good 3 days out so far, and on Sunday we'll have another good day out, hopefully.
And I'm sure something to be learned from this evening as well. Again, maybe you were in control at different times and looked like you would push on maybe and win. I'm not going to say comfortably, but you've had that little edge, particularly on a heavy night like tonight. But Monaghan's battle and fighting spirit brought them back into it.
Yeah, no, and I don't think there was much more than 3 points at any stage between the two teams. Just one of those nights, freeze. There was maybe 8-9 frees aside, so no, we learn. We go away and we learn from all these games.
Now, I know Terry has been remarking to us here when we've been speaking to him about this defensive football that Cavan have been playing. In fairness, tonight and in the previous 2 games as well, there's a lot more spraying of the ball going about and a lot more of the movement going on the forward line, and it's resulted in a scoreline tonight again as well, not to be sniffed at. 14 points, whether it be from frees or from play, it's still quite a scoreline.
Yeah, well, I think the game in general is defensive. You know, both teams set up in a certain way. When you don't have the ball, you're trying to protect your own goals, and we're no different than any other team out there in that regard. We're looking to improve all the time in our attacking phases, and you know, I think there were some good examples of that out there tonight. But again, we just look to improve week after week.
Now, we're waiting a confirmation, but it would appear that Derry's going to be your opposition. They were the best runners up of the 3 groups as well, so a trip to them now to look forward to.
Yeah, no, a trip on Sunday, and no, we're going to see a lot of Ulster sides this year, so we'll look forward to Sunday.
And perfect preparation, I suppose, ahead of the league then as well. Every game maybe you can get at this stage, hoping not maybe to pick up injuries, which is vital obviously, but again it keeps the panel together and that positive mental attitude of winning.
Yeah, and the McKenna Cup, to be fair, is probably the most competitive of all the provincial series at this time of the year, you know. And I know we've had 3 good games so far. We'll have a good game against Derry, and we'll see what happens then. That should bring us nicely into the league.
I suppose finally, no major injury concerns or anything carried away from tonight?
No, not at the moment. We'll have to review how they are. Again, any day against Monaghan, it's tough to see what bones and bodies are in the morning.
Good stuff, Padraig. Thank you.
Thank you.